Folks, while mid-range earthquakes are spread pretty much all across the western Pacific portion of the Ring of Fire, this is the main concerning cluster in the eastern half from yesterday, hoping for this to die down rather than ramp up today. However, there is really only one geophysical story at the moment, and that is Mount Merapi erupting in Indonesia. It's one of the world's most active volcanoes. It's putting on a lightning show in the ash cloud. It's creating a tremendous plume. It has deposited ash on the nearby villages and sent molten rock buckshot across one side of the mountain, while a river of fire snaked down the mountain valley carved by previous eruptions of lava. Pyroclastic flows can be seen on some of the dozens of videos posted online in just the last few hours. Want to come to Australia next because this one storm has been lost in the land for days. Not only is it very slowly making its way southward, but its connection to equatorial vapor flows keep feeding it moisture, and that's not going to stop until long after it's done with the southeast. Meanwhile, since only the heat portion of the weather extremes gets reported in the news these days, I'll continue reminding everyone that we're so sick of snow here in some parts of the Rockies. Our records, the cold direction, are not only being largely neglected in the media, but somehow what we're dealing with just feels more dangerous than having a mild winter. Let's go to the science articles and start with the sun most appropriately, getting better monitoring and modeling of solar energetic proton storms. We've recently seen how these have some of the greatest soon-to-be included in climate models heating components of space weather. They affect biological life and indeed are satellite killers. And speaking of these proton events, we do have a nice confirmation that the western limb, the right side of the sun as we view it, is responsible for 2/3 of the proton events. This is because Earth is magnetically connected to the sun through the interplanetary magnetic field, and that mostly connects to the western, or again, right side hemisphere of the sun as we view it. It's how the solar wind Parker spirals and the infinitely connected field structures within them are shaped. Up next, let's be clear, the merger hypothesis expressed here